All right, so our next winner is Commongrounds, and they are in Region 2, and they were nominated by Emily Mitchell and the crew in Region 2.
I nominate Commongrounds for the CHILDCARE Champions 2025 Award for their work to create the Northern Blooms Montessori licensed childcare. Commongrounds is Traverse City's first small-town mixed-use real estate development, and according to the New York Times, is the biggest and most ambitious in the country. As Commongrounds was planning a new mixed-use development in Traverse City in 2019, they identified childcare as a key priority and community need. They therefore included space for 2 classrooms, a toddler classroom providing care to 8, 1, and 2-year-olds, and 2, a preschool classroom providing care to 16, 3, and 4-year-olds. Commongrounds included a promise of providing early learning and care as part of its pitch to raise investment crowdfunding, engaging a broad swath of the community and developing a solution to approach the community's childcare need. As Commongrounds worked to have the space licensed, they encountered a roadblock. They worked with State Representative John Roth and Traverse Connect to pass a legislative change to make it easier statewide for childcare centers to locate in mixed-use buildings in urban areas. I think the cafe was the issue. Ultimately creating flexibility for more such projects to move forward throughout Michigan. Commongrounds opened Northern Bloom in fall of 2023 and reached full enrollment by January 24. The school prioritizes spots for families who live and work in the Commongrounds building or whose employers participate in Michigan Tri-Share. Hi, Shannon. It's a wonderful building. It's full of children, gig workers on a stair-steppy thing with pillows. It has art, it has a curator and exhibitions, a state of art, and music pours out of a venue with a big blue neon wraparound marquee on the sidewalk. This is a brand new building. Oh, and the board, a member of the board represents the Onaway River, whose banks support the building on the board. So, one of Commongrounds' visionary co-founders, my friend Kate Redman, is here. Hi, Kate, who will accept on behalf of Commongrounds.
Well, thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here. I really, to echo the It Takes a Village theme, I mean, we are a community-owned real estate cooperative with 1,200 community owners. So, very literally, it is a village that made our project possible. And, even the childcare portion, we didn't start out planning to start a childcare. We had an existing childcare who was going to expand and be in the building. But it ended up not being possible for them to do so, and we kind of called together childcare advocates and leaders in the community and said, should we just stop trying? Is it, is our space is small? Is it expensive? Does it not make sense? And they said, no, you've got to try. You have to try. The community need is just too big. And we had just a really gracious, wonderful group of folks who raised their hands and said, we'll help you. So, we started a new nonprofit, and some of the folks that raised their hand the highest were Montessori experts, so that's why we ended up Montessori. But just folks who put in hours and weeks and months of volunteer time to help get it going. Our Great Start Collaborative put in so much time. Northwest Michigan College, their early childhood leader put in a bunch of time. I mean, just so many people in the community helped make it possible. We had a bunch of people writing grants. We got a bunch of small grants to put it together to make it possible. And the school that's open is open to the public. It has also served our employees. It also serves a bunch of other people who work in spaces in the building. And it does create just a really wonderful community of families that, when you come out, I think really my favorite time in the building is just pick up and drop off, because it's so full of kids and families, and they go up the stairs. It's a big monumental stair in the middle of the building, and we have a kids play area under the stairs, and it's, it just feels wonderful. And I did not have kids when we started working on this, and I now have a toddler who goes to the school. And the first day that I dropped her off, I really just cried and was like, boy, I knew this was a community need, and that's why we work so hard on it. But feeling it personally, just how special it is to be able to have childcare in the building where you work, and know that you're dropping off your 13-month-old, and also you're just feet away from her, and it felt really comforting. So anyhow, glad to be here, and such a gift to get to work alongside all the amazing people who work on childcare advocacy in our state, because it's sorely needed, and we have a really amazing team of people providing leadership. So thank you.